spot. If Terrell Davis is not in the Hall of Fame, I don't think current Tom Brady should be in right now. I think, obviously, if Tom Brady has a couple more good seasons, wins another Super Bowl, yeah, he's in. I don't know if right now Tom Brady would be a 100% lock for a first ballot Hall of Fame. So he still has a career to write. He's not done. He should be in his prime right now or just leaving it. So, you know, I hate the Patriots. I do. You guys know that. But, you know, you can't be happy about something like this because it is history being reshaped. Just like how we might have missed the best running back ever with Bo Jackson. You know, there are other examples that I can't think of right off the bat. So, you know, the Patriots did win. Very close. It was a dramatic game. Actually pretty entertaining. In terms of the closeness, I will say the game was pretty sloppily played. And the Chiefs really should have been able to tie it up at the end there, and I think it's pretty inexcusable that they didn't. And as for the Patriots from here on out, well, today, just about any team that is not the Chiefs would have beaten them, would have found a way. And, you know I don't trust Matt Cassell. He didn't even start in college. So, I don't know. Ravens Bengals, another rookie quarterback winning in week 1, and what an odd way to do it. He had that, I think, the 38-yard rushing touchdown, so got to give credit to him. No McGahee, and they still mounted a little bit of an offense. They forced turnovers. Palmer looked completely off. Couldn't find his two big receivers, you know, Chad and TJ. And they wound down the clock when they needed to with Ray Rice and LeRon McClain. So credit to Baltimore. They could be a little bit of a... I think they could actually sneak up on some people this year if things continue to go their way. You know, the game today wasn't too exciting, but they did a couple of things right. Dallas and Cleveland. Cleveland's got to be a little flat after that performance. A little like us, I would think. Pretty much comparable, I think. Depends on how good you think the Browns really are. You know, their defense looked helpless, even though they only gave up 28 points. Their defense looked helpless out there. It felt like the Cowboys could just do whatever they wanted, especially back in the pocket. When Dallas Dallas would just call pass plays and Romo would not get rushed at all. I thought the Cleveland offense looked pretty good given that the injuries they were going through and the issues they were having. Even with Braylon Edwards' drops, I felt that the Cleveland offense did some positive things, but it just wasn't clicking enough and they only got 10 points. So they're close. They're close, but they got to fix things fast. Cardinals and Niners, I don't have a lot to say here because the game wasn't overly exciting, but the Cardinals did win. As I did predict, this was a difficult one to predict, but Warner and Edge came together enough. JT O'Sullivan is who we thought he was. You know, Frank Gore had a nice game, but too many turnovers by San Francisco. And that's really about it. Panthers and Chargers. I was doing good on picks, and then Jake Delhomme and Kyle Orton had to ruin my day. Well, Matt Forte. But, you know, I don't mind because that was a heroic effort by the Panthers at the end, especially that last play. That was just really special, and that made me root for the Panthers to see a great play like that and to see a team bond together when all hope seems lost like that. And the Chargers need to wake up. They need to use the preseason a little better. And Bears Colts, I will say I'm frustrated here because you guys know that I kind of like the Colts, and the Bears just... It was a weird game. I really don't know what other way to describe it. The Bears, other than a couple of nice runs, never looked very good offensively, but they mounted up these points. Colts offense, on paper, looked like they did a good job, but they couldn't... But they had the one costly turnover and couldn't convert things to save their life, so... That's week 1. I'm surprised by quite a few things, disappointed, but I am excited. Football's back here again, and we had some good games. So, some of you might be wondering why I'm doing this video now and not after the Monday night games. I'm not going to be watching the Monday night games. I'm actually going to go to a concert, so I'm going to miss those games, and it sucks, but I've seen what I wanted to see for the most part. I'm not overly excited other than seeing Aaron Rodgers And yeah, this video is already going long. I'm probably going to have to split it up. So, I'll just say, not going to be watching the games tomorrow, so I probably won't do any post-game stuff on them. Maybe as a little cold opener for next week's predictions. I feel like the air got taken out of my sails a little bit because the Bears just thwomped all over the Colts. And it's a game I'm having a hard time describing. But otherwise, for the most part, other than Seattle getting stumped, which I admit was tough, great job Buffalo and all that, I was having fun with this day until this Sunday night just now, which kind of took the wind out of my sails. So, that being said, it's week 1. Don't know what to expect from this season yet. Next week, hopefully things will clear up. And I'm going to split this video and see you guys later.